All right, be honest, how many times have you said this year, I'm finally going to get my life together? Yeah, me too. And guess what? A month later, I was back to my old ways, eating chips at 2 a.m. and convincing myself that next Monday was a fresh start. But this time, we're doing it differently. Because the truth is, most people fail at their goals not because they're lazy, not because they're not smart enough, but because they're going about it ALLWRONG. Let me show you exactly how to actually achieve your goals in 2025. And no, it doesn't involve manifesting or some weird life hack where you talk to your water before drinking it. Let's get into it. Step 1. Stop thinking so big. Most people fail at their goals, not because they're not trying hard enough, but because they set themselves up for failure from the start. Imagine waking up one day and deciding, I'm going to run a marathon, even though you haven't jogged more than 10 feet in the last 5 years. What happens? You try to go all in, burn out, and quit before you even make it past week 1. The problem isn't that you're incapable, it's that your brain doesn't like massive change all at once. It freaks out. It's like trying to eat an entire pizza in one bite. Instead, you take it one slice at a time. The trick is to make your goal so ridiculously small that it's impossible to fail. Want to start reading? Instead of committing to a book a week, commit to reading 1 page a day. Just one. Want to exercise? Forget the 1-hour gym sessions, just do 1 push-up a day. It sounds stupidly easy, but that's exactly why it works. Once you start, you'll almost always do more. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't debate whether you feel like it every morning. You just do it because it's a habit. That's what you need to create automatic actions that don't require motivation. The key isn't to set huge goals. It's to become the type of person who shows up every day, even in small ways. Because if you can master tiny habits, they grow. 1 push-up turns into 10. 1 page turns into a book. And before you know it, you're miles ahead of where you started without ever feeling overwhelmed. Step 2. Motivation is a liar. Motivation is the biggest scam in self-improvement. One day, it makes you feel unstoppable, ready to hit the gym, start a business, and drink 8 gallons of water. The next day, you wake up, roll over, and suddenly, scrolling through your phone for an hour seems like a much better idea. That's the problem with motivation. It's unreliable. It comes and goes whenever it wants. If you're waiting to feel like doing something, you'll never get anywhere. Think about your alarm clock. Some mornings, you wake up feeling great. Other mornings, you just want to smash the snooze button. But no matter how you feel, you still get up because you have places to be. That's exactly how you need to treat your goals, like non-negotiable appointments with yourself. The way to beat motivation is to remove the need for it. Instead of relying on willpower, you need systems, things that make doing the right thing easier and the wrong thing harder. Want to work out? Lay your gym clothes next to your bed so you have to trip over them in the morning. Want to stop wasting time on your phone? Delete the apps that keep you stuck in an endless scroll. Want to eat healthier? Keep junk food out of your house so you're not tempted at midnight. Think about a train on a track. It doesn't decide where to go. The tracks lead it there automatically. That's what you're doing, building tracks that guide you toward your goals, whether you feel like it or not. Because the truth is, success isn't about motivation. It's about consistency, and consistency comes from making it easier to do the right thing every single day. Step 3. You're not failing, you're just tracking wrong. Most people quit on their goals, not because they're lazy, but because they can't see progress. They start eating healthy, working out, or saving money, but after a few weeks, they don't look different, their bank account hasn't magically doubled, and they think, what's the point? So they give up, thinking they failed when in reality, they were just tracking the wrong thing. The biggest mistake people make is focusing only on results instead of actions. If you want to lose weight, stepping on the scale every morning isn't going to keep you motivated, it's just going to mess with your head. Some days it'll go down, some days it won't, and you'll get frustrated. But if you track something like, how many workouts did I complete this week? Or how many healthy meals did I eat? Now you have real proof of progress, proof that you're actually doing the work. And when you track the work, the results take care of themselves over time. Think about it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. That would kill it. Instead, you track how often you water it, how much sunlight it gets, and over time, it grows on its own. Your habits work the same way. A simple trick: get a calendar and start marking an X every day you complete your habit. This creates a streak, and your brain hates breaking streaks. It's why people go crazy over Snapchat streaks or daily logins in games. Use that psychology for your goals. Keep showing up, keep tracking your actions, and before you know it, you'll look back and realize that the results did happen. They were just working behind the scenes the whole time. Step 4. Get ready to be bored. Most people think success feels exciting all the time. That every workout, every business move, every productive day will be filled with motivation and energy. But the truth? Success is kind of boring. At first, starting something new feels exciting. You're pumped to hit the gym, wake up early, or grind on your goals. But after a few weeks, that excitement fades. The workouts start feeling repetitive. Waking up early isn't fun anymore. The process feels slow. And this is where most people quit, not because they aren't capable, but because they expected it to always feel exciting. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't wake up excited to do it, but you do it anyway because it's just part of your day. That's how real success happens, not through bursts of motivation, but through the boring, unglamorous, repetitive work that no one sees. Athletes don't become great because they train when they feel like it. They train even on days when it sucks. Writers don't finish books because they wait for inspiration. They sit down and write, even when it feels impossible. Entrepreneurs don't build businesses overnight. They show up, day after day, solving problems, failing, fixing, and repeating the process. The key is learning to be okay with the boredom. The moment you accept that progress isn't always exciting, you become unstoppable. Because if you can push through the days when it feels slow, repetitive, and unmotivating, you'll separate yourself from the 99% who give up. The real difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't? It's not talent. It's not intelligence. It's not even luck. It's the ability to keep going, even when it's not fun anymore. The 1-year rule. Here's one last challenge. Whatever goal you have, commit to it for 1 year. Not 1 week. Not 1 month. 1 year. Most people quit way too early. But the truth? Nothing big happens overnight. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one goal. Make it small. Stick to it for a year. Track your progress. Push through the boring days. And a year from now, you'll look back and realize you actually became the person you always wanted to be. And hey, if all else fails, at least you won't be the person still saying, "I'll start next Monday." Now, go take action. I'll see you in the next one.